Hello gamers and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 with the Emperor DLC. Now then, here's the Hungarian Army. They've actually got quite a decent general. Lots of things we need to look at. We need to look at aspect of faith that can be selected. Tolerance of the true faith obviously could help when conquering stuff. I think I'll go for shock damage received, minus 10%. The orphans are a faction of radicals made up primarily of burghers. They have demonstrated their skills on the battlefield on many occasions, employing war wagons to great effect. We should ensure that their hetmans share their technical expertise throughout our nations. I think I'll go for that. It'll help in the battles to come. Okay. Also, lots of Nassau wishes to hire condottieri, but why? They are defender against mines. And they are currently occupied. Who's actually in that war? It's just Mainz. At war with Mainz and Rothenburg. Mainz is here. They're allied with Strasbourg, Rothenburg and Berg. Rothenburg, where would that be? It's a free city down here. Can I offer them the condottieri? Where would that be? Offer condottieri. You have no diplomats to send. Well, they are annexing, so let's just not do it now. And I don't want to interrupt the spy building of the spy network. Financially, things are looking good. I'd like to go to Tech 5 ASAP. In 1456 we can. That's also why I won't develop more provinces right now. When is that done? Doesn't really say. There's no date. Declining power of the nobility. As both influential landowners and the traditional warrior class in our state, the nobility have not fared well lately. Though a combination of excessive infighting and poorly coordinated power plays, the nobility have lost influence in Prague, and many have retired to their properties on the countryside. They lose influence. Quite a lot of influence, actually. Okay. Lithuanian agent has been discovered. We can enact the government reform now in Tier 2. Spend one of your upgrades to select one of the options. This is my upgrade, I guess. Strengthen noble privileges. That'll remove 100 reform progress. Okay. National manpower modifier plus 15%. That is quite substantial. Curtail noble privileges would give us more tax and decrease the noble influence. 10% of 5.81. Yeah, I think I'll actually go for that. I don't mind if they have less influence. Tier 3, when does it unlock? I don't know. it as soon as we've got 100 points, I guess. 150 now. In 1469, that's quite some time to go. Boundary dispute. The lack of good maps or tools to create accurate maps has helped our cause in the border region of Austria. Our local authorities have been able to make use of certain ambiguities to make a convincing case that Manhardsberg should in fact belong to Bohemia. Should we press the claim, they'd gain the diplomatic insult casus belli, we gain a claim. If we settle the issue, we lose prestige. We've already lost so much prestige. Let's press the issue. And let's also speed things up. We've got the casus belli against them now. For 20 years or so, I guess. Venice has announced Austria as their new rival. That's good for us. Spy from Masovia. No, they are far away from accepting an alliance. Because we are weak, mainly, and also because they've got too many diplomatic relations. It would be great if Venice and Austria went on war. They're building a church here. Local tax modifier plus 40%. That's quite a bit, right? Well, that church, yeah, well, that's basically the temple building. I'll just speed things up till we get tech level 5 and have annexed these. Interestingly, the annexation here is much faster in, what is this? In Glogo. Possibly because it's less territories. Oh no, Brunswick has announced Thuringia as the new rival. And there's a war going on. But it's only rebels. I'm not going to intervene. Our allies are going down a bit. Noble rebels. Now if I was to build that up, allow armies to attach, that's okay. How much is the Latin medieval infantry? Okay, I can't recruit it in here, or can I here? Hire mercenaries, recruit regiment. It's 10.1. And maintenance cost? Doesn't say here. Austria have embraced Renaissance, speeding up their technological development. We need that as well. But we can go for national ideas, increase production efficiency, and we get some ideas. That's helpful for sure. Let's check out the ideas. Which idea group to go for? Since I've played last time, obviously everything is balance-wise changed. The meta is totally different. Now, religion obviously comes to mind. And they still have the Deus Vult thing, maybe? Permanent casus belli against neighboring heathens and heretics. I don't know if, like, Hussite is still kind of Catholic, right? Or is it not? Could I declare on all Catholics? This is like a super, or at least used to be a super powerful casus belli. Hussite. followers of Jan Hus. It's also still kind of Catholic, I think. Infantry combat ability is increased. Now, maybe not religious stuff. Now, trade is not yet important. Diplomacy, Offensive idea. Men who are well led will follow. Land leader shock, obviously, is nice. Land leader fire. Prestige from battle. Siege ability is huge. Discipline. Quality ideas. Infantry combat ability. Yearly army tradition, which is, I think, locked behind, partly behind, or at least the training is locked behind DLC. Ship durability and moral of navies. It's too navy heavy. Quantity would be interesting. Particular manpower recovery speed. Decreased maintenance. Influence. Nah. Humanist. Interesting. Administrative ideas. Mercenary cost. Core creation cost reduced. That's not bad. Economic ideas. Text modifier. Construction. Not now. Innovative ideas are interesting, also with the institution spread increased. But I think I'll go for offensive ideas to get some good fighters, and next potentially to innovative ideas. Land leader shock, land leader fire. Yeah, we need to get these. I think these are this is a very helpful thing for sure. I don't know the current meta, so. And we can go for that as well. It would cost us 400 military power though. So maybe it was a mistake. I think there was like a rule that you should go for like an administrative thing first or diplomacy thing first. Because you need that less. We also need to increase stability. For that we need administrative power, I think. Let me check. Yes. We should possibly do that. Maybe as soon as we've got more religious unity. Also, let's quickly check out our technology stuff here. I actually do want to upgrade that because then we get men-at-arms and increased combat width. Also more shock power. And as soon as we've got that, I could then move on to go for offensive ideas. That sounds reasonable. 4.76. We can definitely get our army ready to fight. Let's actually reduce the army maintenance even further. Stash the money a little bit. And I'm a little bit inclined take a look at the church. I really like this overview. So 0.16 is the best deal I can get in several provinces. 0.26 actually in Prague. So it costs like 100 almost. So in a year I gain like 2.6. In 10 years, I gain like 26 and so on and so forth. If I increase tax base, obviously it'll be better. And I think I'm just going to do it to get this little extra touch already. Okay. Importing iron. We strive to keep the Bohemian military strong, modern and domestically supported, but sometimes our priorities end up in conflict with each other. Lacking the rich iron mines of our neighbors, some of our grander plans for future military development will not be possible as soon as we might wish. Increasing imports is a tempting option, but relying on foreign support might compromise our trade policies. Okay. Let's either import, giving us 60 military power, and Hungary likes us better, or we gain mercantilism. Now, mercantilism is obviously really good, at least it used to be. And where can I find it again? Pooh. Mercantilism, we've currently got 10%. That gives us trade power modifier, embargo efficiency, and burghers loyalty. I think let's first go for the imported iron so we can get our better leader started as well. I don't know if that was the meta now what I did or not. Patronage for Renaissance arts. The various and innovative ideas of the Renaissance are spreading through Moravia. Already a number of wealthy families have decided to provide financial support for the promising arts. Are we to let history pass by without leaving our mark on it? Let's actually do that in Brno. Gain 25 support for Renaissance, lose some ducats, but that's okay. I do want Renaissance as quickly as possible. And look at this. Two things almost finish at the same time. The conversion and also the vassalization thing. Let's send him to here. Oh, this is getting more and more expensive. Because of development, I guess. So 100%. And next tick, it should be our territory. Including the troops, I hope. 3k is exactly what I need. 4.77. Let's see the next tick. Okay, we gain some prestige, which is good. My king elected. A mercenary company known as Lithuanian Company is now available for employment. When a smaller country gives up its independence to join a greater realm, there's a lot of adapting, and while some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will still need to expand to accommodate all possibilities. Okay, that's bad. We get a diplomatic reputation reduction for 10 years. That's quite a blow. And we'll get one more here. I can make states. No, I don't want to make a state. Or do I? I've forgotten the mechanic. I knew it already. A realm is divided into several territories, where all provinces owned in an area make up one territory. I think that was introduced as something to battle world conquest games. The territory can be made into a state of the nation, which is an integral part of the realm. This will cost some maintenance depending on the distance from the capital, while reducing its minimum autonomy dramatically and thus giving me more income as well. Development in states and territories use up governing capacity. That's, I think, new for me. Territories development only counts as using 25% governing capacity. The governing capacity can be increased by increasing government rank, advancing administrative technologies, and completing the administrative idea group, which seems a good thing, I guess. Now, territory of Silesia. Let's wait for Opole. State income. Is it here? Taxation vessels. State maintenance 0.68. Yeah. That's the thing about the Paradox games. They change the game constantly. And now with Imperator they went for the approach to do more and smaller changes, but I think the changes are sometimes quite significant. Like recently in the patch 1.42, I think they changed the costs for making new regional capitals. Quite a change. And yeah. I think I would like to send them to Austria. I don't want to go in war with them. Okay, we've almost got the standardized pikes. And the 3,000 guys actually joined, which is good. So they can join this group. yeah, and I think in the next episode we will get the other Vassal and then take it from there. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.